She know she got them
Brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so blowing the
Fans of Denzel.
I caught her door back with a 50, she wanted the She said, ooh, about to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go, here in Baltimore. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Now the first carry is for King Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll motion over Flowers. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lance looking to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Williams in motion. To throw, here's Lance. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Lance. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll motion over Flowers. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the option, they give it to Henry. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, report! Report!
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third down, 3 to go. A tight end in motion now. On third down, here's a run by Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll motion over Flowers. He is in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
Number 26, Jameer Gibbs will carry it. On the 36-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now Lance. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. That is taken at the 10. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What ain't it? No, we changed it.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
What is it?
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion over Flowers. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. On the give, here's Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. They'll motion over Flowers. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Number 26, Jahmyr Gibbs.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Lance. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 5. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Here's Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Go. You at X.
A first down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raven first down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Middle.
In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a designed run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. The Lions called their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one will be from 37 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will get out in front 17-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second down and 8.
Middle.
They'll go again here with Henry. Woo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Hey. You change it.
To throw is Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. A give right up the middle to Henry.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Ravens first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, it'll be Henry, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it, and the Ravens are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
You know, the reality is a lot of times bubble screens are just added on to a traditional run, and you're saying to the quarterback, don't hand the ball off if you don't think it's a good look. But what you're not counting for is that he decides to throw it out to the bubble, and you end up losing yardage.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams in motion. Lance looking to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
To throw, here's Lance. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. To throw is Lance. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Now Lance. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He fields it at the 8, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Lance. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is 2nd and a yard. Gibbs. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. It's a gain of 3. And the Lions 1st down.
Here's Lance. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Lions call their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go. Safety ring.
Throwing, Lance. Open man, Demario Douglas.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. Hill drops to throw. Pass completed is St. Brown. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run with Gibbs. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's 1st down. A run with Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.